Hey everybody, welcome back to Mrs. Rattlecan's house. I am James. We are almost live in the house, and this is your very quick week in review number 38? I think it's 38. If not, I will correct myself on screen as I have done in the past. Anyways, we are in the midst of the fun and effort that is stripping floors. This is the original oak floor that was put into this house in 1955. As far as we can tell, this is the original varnish, or pardon me, shellac that was applied to it in 1955. It was then carpeted at least in 1976. We're not sure if it was carpeted previous to that. My suspicions say yes, just because of the myriad of holes from where it looks like tack strips had been applied. So anyways, we're doing that. I have just finished I've just finished everything with the exception of the kitchen and the nook with 20 grit, and there are a lot of irregularities in the floor that are going to have to be addressed by hand. I've got the edging sander coming on Monday, and we'll get the edges fixed on that. And the only reason is because I'm a one-man show right now, and I'm not going to rent two machines when I only got one guy. This room is, with this portion of it and the little bit of this hallway here, is just shy of 350 square feet. It took me 2.5 hours to get it to this point, and it took a little over $20 in sanding discs. The 20 grit discs I'm using from the rental place, they're $1.50 a piece, and there's 4 of them at a time. Why didn't I get the belt sander? Because I don't like the belt sander. I've been in too many houses where you have got belt sander snipe because of operator error. And we're just going to do it this way, and that's the way it is. There's also a ton of videos out on those, and we'll make a comprehensive floor sanding video at some point. I also constructed these 2 shelves. The one on the bottom, in case that would have pulled the floor molding out that was in the back, and made that other one. I replicated the design of the supports and such as close as I could for Mrs. Rattlecan. The other really exciting news is we now have counters, and the counters are, after the second visit, my cooktop cutout is correct. I was off by a 1/2 inch. I should say the hole was off by a 1/2 inch. It was not me. This is not set in. I've actually got some wiggle room now at this point. We'll make another separate video on that when I've got the time. The sink fits, and the kitchen is a pain. You can see where this floor is crowned. I don't know if there was a wet event, like a leak here at some point, and it, because it's this section here, this section's not so bad, but it starts to get kind of worse over here, and it's a little worse over there. This is just a really quick pass with this stuff. We're going to do this last, just because, see, and this is not too bad over here. So we're going to do that area last, because if we can't get that resolved, then it's a big problem, and we're going to have to have a plan B or a plan C. Anyways, that's what's going on. I'm going to be the sanding guy for at least the next 4 days. I did this for 2 days, 12 hours a pop. Getting kind of tired of doing this. If you do this for a living, more power to you, buddy, because it would drive me insane. Anyways, that's what's going on. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and cheers.